everyone and welcome back to Pabbly. If you own a Shopify store, then this video is definitely for you because in this video, I am going to automate it all. I'm going to automate your Shopify business without need of any coding and programming skills using this amazing software that is Pabbly Connect. So let's suppose you own a Shopify store, okay? So this is my store right here. Now over here what I want is that as soon as an order is placed on my Shopify store, so let us place an order right here. So here is my online store. I'm going to view the online store from here. So now this is my store. Let's suppose I'm ordering this product right here. So let me select it, click on this buy it now button. Now it is going to ask me for my details. So let's suppose for the email address, I will write over here as test4456@pabblytudes.com. Okay. So now next it is asking for the country, which is India. First name is going to be test. Last name is going to be user05. Address is going to be 105A New Colony. Okay. So this is my address. Apartment, I do not have that. So I'm going to skip this part. City is Indore, state is going to be Madhya Pradesh, so I'll select this state. Pin code is going to be a dummy pin code, and for the phone number, I'm going to enter a dummy mobile number right here, okay? Shipping method is going to be standard. For the credit card details, I'm going to enter my dummy card details right here that I have. After filling in all the details, let me click on this pay now button. And as soon as I will do that, the order is going to be created on my Shopify store. It says your order is confirmed. So now, as now this order is created, what is going to happen? Automatically the record of the order details is going to be added in my Google Sheets, and you can see in front of you it is added. The name was testuser05, email was test4456@pabblytudes.com. This was the phone number. The product was Hydra Dew Moisturizing Cream. Quantity is 1, unit price was 500, tax is 90, and the total is 590. Okay, you can see right away with the order ID and other details, the record of the order details has been added in my Google Sheets. If I'm going to open my Gmail account right over here, I'll go back and you will see I've received another new email. Your Trendora fashion order is confirmed. Hi, test user 05. This was the person who placed the order. You can see this is the product name. You can see right over here the price was 590, and this is the entire address, 105A New Colony, Indore. You can see right over here this is the address, and I have the track over here, the detail as well. As soon as I'm going to do that, you will find the order details again. Okay. Now, not only the email address and the Google Sheets record, if I'm going to open my WhatsApp, you will find I have received a new message. Hello, test user 05. I've received an order confirmation notification on my WhatsApp as well. Thank you for shopping with us. This was the order ID. You can see the amount, the entire address, and I have received this message as soon as the order was placed. So, what has happened till now? We have entered the data in Google Sheets. An email is forwarded, a WhatsApp message is forwarded. Not only that, a contact of that customer is created in my Zoho CRM account. So if I'll refresh the contacts page from here, you will find, see, the new contact has been added in my Zoho CRM account. If we're going to tally the details that we have right here, you can see the email address is what? test4456@pabblytudes.com. Name is testuser05. This was the phone number. If I'm going to further scroll down, you can see the address is 105A New Colony, city is Indore, state is Madhya Pradesh, zip code is a code, and this is the country. Product name, quantity, total price, and the order ID is also mentioned right here. Google Sheets record is created, WhatsApp message is forwarded, and email is forwarded. That customer placed the order, the contact of that customer in my Zoho CRM, my CRM application is created, and also an SMS is forwarded towards that customer. So now to show you the SMS that I have received, I'm going to show you the screenshot right now. So here's the screenshot. And yes, this is a screenshot of this SMS that I have received right here. Hi, test user 05. This was the person's name who have placed the order. Thank you for shopping at Natural Glow Skincare. This is the order ID for Hydra Dew Moisturizing Cream has been received and is been processed. We'll notify you once it's shipped. Team Natural Glow Skincare. Okay. So you can see right over here, I have received this SMS as soon as I have placed a new order on my Shopify store. So what all happened right now with this automation? So let me tell you the entire process of how this amazing automation is going to work. Now, whenever a new order is placed on my Shopify store, first, the order details is going to be created as a record in my Google Sheets. Second, a WhatsApp message notification with the order details is going to be forwarded towards that customer. Third, automatically that customer will also receive an SMS notification just to confirm the order has been received. With that, if the customer wants a tracking link, an email is going to be forwarded of the order confirmation with the tracking link as well as the order details. And last and for all, automatically that customer is going to be created as a contact in my Zoho CRM account or any other CRM application that you use as well. So this is how this amazing automation is going to work in real time. Just build a connection between all of these applications without need of any coding and programming skills. And what I've used? Simply Pabbly Connect. So in this video, I will show you how you can create this amazing automation for yourself right away. What you need to do is, on a new tab, just simply browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. Okay, and as soon as you go to browse the website, Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you. Now over here inside Pabbly Connect, you will find two options on the landing page, that is sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user like I am, simply sign into your Pabbly Connect account from here. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free from here and get 100 free tasks every month to explore more features of Pabbly Connect. Okay, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. Then you will see the all Pabbly apps window like this. As you want to use Pabbly Connect, simply click on this Access Now button and you will land towards Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now, to create a new workflow inside Pabbly Connect, what you need to do is simply click on this Create Workflow button. Now, over here, if you want your workflow to be more modern, faster, and flexible, simply select the new beta method version. But if you want your workflow to have more stable and familiar approach, select the classic version from here. I'm going to select the new beta method version from here. Firstly, we need to give the name to our workflow. Okay, we have to give the name. Okay, so now for the name of the workflow, I'm going to give it as Run Your Shopify Business on Complete Auto Mode. Okay, so this is the name of my amazing workflow. For the folder, these are the folders. Now, to categorize the different workflows that you will create in Pabbly Connect, simply you need to create different folders to save all of them. For that, simply you will find the plus button to create your own multiple folders. I will create and save this workflow in the folder Workflows itself. Then I'm going to click on this Create button and the workflow is going to be created. Okay, as now this workflow is created inside Pabbly Connect, there are two major principles, that is trigger and action. This trigger gives the command, it is going to trigger, and actions are going to follow that simultaneously. That is why there is only one trigger but multiple action. You can add as many actions as you want inside one workflow. Okay, I'm going to add my trigger step. And what will be our trigger in this workflow? That is going to be Shopify new order been created. As soon as a new order is created on my Shopify store by the customer, automatically all the actions are going to followed up after that. That is why for my trigger application, I'm going to write over here as what? Shopify V2. Event is going to be what? New order, as we want to capture the response of new order. Okay, then I'm going to click on this connect button. Then you will see Pabbly Connect has provided us with this unique webhook URL. What is this unique webhook URL? In simple terms, it's a bridge between Pabbly Connect and Shopify. Now, whenever a new order is placed on Shopify through the bridge, the data is going to be forwarded towards Pabbly Connect. Okay, so that is why we're going to use this webhook URL to create the connection. Simply copy it from here and follow the steps given here below in the help desk. Log into your Shopify store. After coming to your store right here, what you need to do is, in order to create the connection, simply go towards this settings option right here. After coming to settings, simply go towards this notifications section. Under notifications, go towards the webhook section and click on this create webhook button. I want to send the response of what? New order been created. Order creation. So what I'm going to do is, for the event, I'm going to select over here as order creation, as we want to send that response. Format of response is going to be JSON. URL, paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. Version, let's select the latest version. Okay, Simply click on the save button and the webhook URL is added inside our Shopify store. Okay. As now this webhook is saved, this is the simple method to connect your Shopify to Pabbly Connect. Okay. So now as it is connected, if I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll on, it says waiting for what? Webhook response. So now to check whether Shopify, our store, is connected to Pabbly Connect or not, let's simply place a test order and then let's check whether automatically this trigger inside Pabbly Connect is capturing the response of that test order or not. For that, simply I'm going to open my Shopify store. Now over here to place an order, I'm going to open my online store from here. Okay. As I've opened the store, this is the test store that I have. Now let's place an order. So I'm going to place an order for, I'm going to open this. So this is another product that I have, that is Radiant Glow Vitamin C Serum. I want to buy this product. So let's click on this buy it now button. Okay. As soon as I will do that, it is going to ask us for our details as I'm a customer. So now let's fill the details. My contact email address is, let's suppose, new3456@pabblytudes.com. Okay, so this is my email address. Now over here for the country, I'm going to select it as India. First name is new, last name is customer77. Okay, for the address, I'm going to enter A7 New City. Okay, so this is my address, A7 New City. City is going to be what? Let's suppose Bhopal. Okay, state is going to be Madhya Pradesh. So let me select this state right here. Pin code is going to be a dummy pin code. So I will enter it. And for the phone number, I will enter a dummy mobile number right here. So after entering the details, shipping method is going to be standard. For the card details, I will enter dummy card details right here. So after entering, I'm going to simply click on this Pay Now button and place the test order. As now this test order has been placed successfully, it will say your order is confirmed. Let me open my workflow and scroll down. It's saying waiting for webhook response. I'll wait few seconds for the response to be captured. It will take some time for the response to come over here, okay? In front of you itself, you will see the response has been captured. So if I'm going to tally the response right here, the total price comes as 1770. If I'm going to open this page, you can see the total price is 1770, tax is 270 and the subtotal is 1500. You will find all the details, 1500 as the subtotal. You will find the tax price, you will find the MRP. If I'm going to further scroll down, you can see right here the tax price is also mentioned. Let me scroll down. The shipping method was standard. You can see the pin code. This was the pin code 462,002. State was Madhya Pradesh. This was the phone number. Name was new customer 77. If I'm going to further scroll down, city was Bhopal. Address was A7 New City. Over here I've received the process date and time as well. The payment method is bogus. That was the test payment method. If I'm going to further scroll down, we've received the ID. Product name was Radiant Glow Vitamin C Serum with all the other details. Okay. I've received the email address new3456@pabblytudes.com and everything in this response right here. So as now this response has been captured, Shopify is connected to Pabbly Connect. And now our chain starts. First, entering the data in what? Google Sheets. So for that, add an action step through this plus button. Action application is going to be what? Google Sheets. So select over here Google Sheets. Event is going to be what? Add new row. Now we're going to create a new row. Okay. Click on this connect button. Over here this window is going to appear, on which click on this add new connection. Then click on this sign in with Google button. Then it is asking for us to select an account that we want to connect to Pabbly Connect. This is my account. I will select it. Then I will click on this allow button next, as it is asking for the permission. I'm going to click on this allow button because this data that we have is completely safe with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let me click on this allow button and the connection is successfully created. After the connection is created, firstly for the spreadsheet, I'm going to select over here as Shopify orders, because in this spreadsheet I want to create the record. So over here I will select it as Shopify orders. Sheet, I've created a single sheet in the name of sheet 1, so I'll select it. Next it is asking for all the fields: order ID, name, email address, phone number, product name, quantity, unit price, tax amount and the total amount. Now for the data of these fields, we are going to map the data. First, let me show you how mapping works. Okay, for the order ID, simply click on this field. Previous step is going to appear. Click on it. I will search for the order ID right here. This is the order ID. This is the order ID. Now I want to create the record of this order, so I will select the data of the order ID from my previous response. So as now I've selected this data from my previous response, this data in this field has been mapped, and as we have mapped the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. In the similar manner, I will search for the name, select the data from the previous response, map it. I'll search for the email address and I'll simply map the data from the previous response right here. For the phone number, I'm going to map the data of the phone number that I've received right over here. For the product name, I'm going to search for the product name right here and map the data of the name of my product. Okay. Quantity, I'm going to search for the quantity and simply map the data of the quantity. Unit price, I will map the data of the unit price. I'll search for it first. So this is the unit price. I'll map the data. Tax amount, I'm going to map the data of the tax amount. This is the total tax. Then it is asking for the total amount. So I'm going to search for total right over here and map the data of the total amount right here. So this is the total price. Okay. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to simply click on the Save and Send Test Request button. If you will receive the spreadsheet ID, that is a positive response. In my Google Sheets, the record has been created successfully. The name is new customer 77. This was the email address, phone number. This was the product name, quantity, unit price, tax, and the total with the order ID. Okay. So as now the response has been added in my Google Sheets, our first set, that is Google Sheets Add New Row, is done. Now as the data has been added in my Google Sheets, what is the next step that we want to do? We want to send a WhatsApp message. To whom? To our customer who have placed the order of the order confirmation. For sending the WhatsApp message, I will be using what? WhatsApp Cloud API. Now you might wonder, what is WhatsApp Cloud API? WhatsApp Cloud API is a tool, a WhatsApp tool through which businesses can handle their WhatsApp messages. So I have created a message template using WhatsApp Cloud API. Okay. Now, with the help of this template right here, we are going to forward messages to multiple customers. If I'm going to open the edit page of this template right here, you are going to find I've created a template in the name of new order created. This is the preview of this template you can see. But in this template, I have added these 4 variables. In place of the variables, we can add the values according to our requirement. To send a personalized WhatsApp message, that is why we add variables in a template. For adding the variables, simply add your first variable number 1 in front of it, and in the end of it add 2 opening and closing curly brackets. That will create your variable in this manner: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as many as you want. Okay. So I've added first variable for customer name, second is for order ID, third is for order total and the delivery address. Okay. And this is the template. Now using this template, let us send the message. Simply add an action step, in which for the action application, search for what? WhatsApp Cloud API. Event is going to be send template message new. Okay. Then click on this connect button. Over here, if you want, you can select the existing connection from before, but I'll tell you how you can add a new one. Now to create a new connection, you have to have a WhatsApp Cloud API setup. So I have already created my API setup. You can see right here. Now in the API setup, you will find all the details that Pabbly Connect is asking: token, phone number ID, and the WhatsApp business account ID. Simply, I'm going to first generate the token from here and simply copy the details and paste inside Pabbly Connect. So I'll do that first. So I've pasted all the details. Now, if you want to create your own WhatsApp Cloud API setup, what you need to do is simply go towards this Learn More section. You will land towards Pabbly Forum page, where you will see two tutorials added on this forum page. First is how you can create your own WhatsApp Cloud API setup. So go ahead and watch this tutorial and create your own step-by-step setup right here. Complete your WhatsApp Cloud API setup. You will find all the details: token, phone number ID, the WhatsApp business account ID. Copy the details from there, paste inside Pabbly Connect. Your work is done. Now, if you want to create a permanent token for your business for once only, simply you have to see this other tutorial where you will learn how you can generate your permanent token for your business and use it forever. Okay. So now I've already pasted all the details. I'm going to click on this save button and the connection is going to be successfully created. Now firstly, it is asking for the phone number. to whom we want to send a WhatsApp message to. I want to send a WhatsApp message to this customer, so I'm going to select the data of the phone number from my previous response. For the template, I've created a template over here in the name of what? New order created. So for the template over here, I'm going to search for new order created and select it right here. After selecting the template ID, you will see other fields are not refreshed. So simply refresh all the fields from this button on the top right here, okay? As soon as you will do that, you can see all the fields are refreshed, okay? For the language code, my template language is English. To show you, you can see it's English. Code for English is EN, okay? This was the template name. Header, no, there is no header. So I'm going to simply select no right here. Header type, if you don't have any header, that means you don't have any type. Toggle the button on and erase the existing data from here, okay? Now it is asking for all these details. If you have a header type, then only you have to map in all the details if you want right here. I don't want that, so I'm going to skip the part. Body, yes, my template has a body. These are the 4 variables that I've added. Customer name, order ID, order total, and the delivery address. Now over here, we are going to map the data of the value of these variables. For the name, I'm going to search for the name right here and map the data. For the order ID, I'm going to search for the order ID right over here and map the data. For the total, I'm going to search for the total right over here and map the data of the total price. So this is the price, okay? And lastly, for the address, I'm going to search for the address, okay? And simply map the data of the address right here. This is the address. So I'll do that. This is the address. Template has no button, so I'm going to select no. Type, there is no button, so type is also no. Then simply you need to click on this save and send test request button. But before that, I want to tell you one thing. The number that I've added in this receiver's phone number is a dummy mobile number. A WhatsApp message cannot be forwarded towards this dummy number right here. So what I'll do is, in place of this dummy number, I'm going to remove this from here and I'm going to add my mobile number. Now remember this, it's very important. You have to map the data right here in order to send WhatsApp messages to your customers. Why am I manually typing my number? Just to check whether this workflow is working or not, okay? You have to map the data, remember that. Do not manually type in the number or else the data is going to become static and only towards one number the WhatsApp messages are going to be forwarded, okay? So I will enter my mobile number right here. After adding my number, I'll simply click on this save and send test request button. As soon as I've done that, I have received this response. As we have received the message status as accepted, that is a positive response. If I'm going to open my WhatsApp, you will find a new WhatsApp message has been forwarded on my number. It says, hello, new customer 77. This was the customer's name, the ID. The amount was 1770 and this is the address and this is the exact same WhatsApp template message. Our second setup, that is the WhatsApp step, is completed now. As now our WhatsApp step is also completed, now I want to send an SMS. I want to send an SMS towards whom? The customer itself, just to notify that they have received the order confirmation, okay? So now I will be sending SMS with the help of what? Twilio. Twilio is going to help me. I use Twilio to send SMS to my customers. So now for that, I'm going to add an action step in which from action application, I'm going to write over here as what? Twilio. Event is going to be send SMS message. Click on this connect button. Select the existing connection. I will tell you how you can add a new one. It is asking for account SID, authorization token, and again the SID. To have the details, log into your Twilio account. On the dashboard itself, scroll down. You will find the SID and the auth token. Simply copy the details, SID right here and right here. And for the auth token, copy the detail, paste over here in the field. Okay, simply click on the save button. The connection is easily created. Now after creating the connection, firstly it is asking for body of the SMS. Now for the body of the SMS over here, we have to enter the message that we want to send to our customers. Okay, so for the body of the SMS, I'm going to write over here as, now this is the body right here. Over here next to hi, I want the name. So what I'll do is, I'm going to map the data of the name right here. I'll search for the name. I'll map the data of the name. Hi, name. Thank you for shopping at Natural Glow Skincare. For the order, I'm going to map in the data of the order ID that I have received in this step right here. This is the ID. And for the product name, I'm going to map the data of the name of the product. So I'm going to again search right here and map the data of the name of the product. Has been received and is been processed. Okay. Now to sender phone number, with the help of which number I'll be forwarding the message. To have that, log into your Twilio account. You will find the phone number, copy it from here, paste over here in the field. Okay. For the recipient number, you have to map the data of the phone number right over here from the previous step. This is the phone number, but what I'll do is I'm going to enter my mobile number just to check whether I will receive the SMS or not. So let me enter my mobile number. After adding the recipient phone number, simply click on this save and send test request button. So as you have received this positive response right here, this is a positive response. I'm going to show you the screenshot whether I have received the SMS or not. So now let me show you the screenshot that I have received. And this is the SMS that I have received. Hi, new customer. Thank you for shopping at Natural Glow Skincare. The order ID and the product name. Okay, so in this manner, your customers will also receive a confirmation SMS as soon as they will place an order on your Shopify store. So now as Google Sheets, WhatsApp and SMS is done, my next step is sending email with the tracking link. So now let us send an email. For that, add an action step in which for the action application, I am going to select over here as what? Gmail. Event is going to be sent email. Click on this connect button. If you want, you can select the existing connection from before. I'm going to add a new one. For that, click on this sign in with Google button. Then it is asking for me to choose an account, so I will select the account from here. Now it is asking for the permission for this account, for which I'm going to click on this allow button, as this is a safe process and my data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect. After the connection is created, it is asking for the sender's name. So the sender's name over here is Team Natural Glow Skincare, because this is the name of my business. Okay, so this is my sender's name, sender's email address, through which email address are we forwarding the email. So I'm going to select the sender's email address right here. So now next it is asking for what? Recipient email address, to whom we want to send an email to. So for the recipient email address, I will map the data of the email address of my customer from my first step, the Shopify step. Okay. There is no CC and the BCC, so I'm going to skip the part. There is no reply to as well, so I'm going to skip that part as well. Now it is asking for what? Subject as well as the body. Okay, so email content as well as the subject. So firstly, I'm going to enter the subject right here. So for the subject, I'm going to write it as subject is your Natural Glow Skincare order is confirmed. So I'm going to map the date of the order ID that I have received right here. Okay. So this is the ID, I'll do that. Now over here it is asking for the email content. So for the content, I'm going to write it as, this is my email content, it's an HTML format. Okay, so now over here I have fields that I need to map the data. Firstly, it is asking for what? It is asking for the name, you can see right here. So for the name, I'm going to map the data of the name of my customer. Okay. Now next it is asking for the order ID right here. So for the order ID, I'm going to map the data of the order ID right here. So I'll search for the ID and then I'll map the data of the ID that I have received. Okay. It is asking for the product name. So again, what I'll do is I'll search for the product name right over here. So this is the name. I'm going to map the data. It is asking for the quantity. So for the quantity, I'll map the data of the quantity that I have received. I'm going to search for it and map the data. Okay. Then it is asking for the total price. So for the total over here, I'm going to map the data of the total that I have received. So this is the total price. I'll map the data. It is asking for the address. So for the address, I'm going to complete the address that I have received right here. So I've mapped the data entirely. Okay. Now it is asking for the order status URL. So we have received a URL in our Shopify response, and this is the order status URL through which the customer can track their order status. So I will map the data of that URL right here. Content type is HTML, so I'll select it. Label, I have this label created in the name of important, so I'm going to add all the emails in this label. I do not require file names, attachment URL as well as the signature HTML, so I'm going to skip the part and simply click on this save and send test request button. As soon as I've done that, I have received the response in which I've received this ID, that is a positive response. If I'm going to open my Gmail account from here, and you can see right over here, I've received this new email. Your Natural Glow Skincare order is confirmed. You can see right over here, the name is new customer 77. Thank you for Natural Glow Skincare. Your order has been successfully placed. This is the order ID, product, quantity, total amount, and the shipping address. If I'm going to click on this track your order button, you will find this is the same tracking page. Okay, if I'll let it load first. You can see this is the same page right over here. Your order is confirmed. You can see over here all the things are mentioned. Okay. So now as this email is now been successfully forwarded, our next step, that is sending email, is now been done. Now we have our last and the final step. That is what? adding our customer as a contact into our CRM application. For CRM, I'm using Zoho CRM. So I'm going to add an action step in which from action application, I will select over here as what? Zoho CRM. An event is going to be create contact. Okay, then click on this connect button. If you want, you can select the existing connection from before. I will add a new one. For that, click on this connect with Zoho CRM button. We have to enter the domain of our Zoho CRM account. To have the domain, log into your Zoho account. On the URL of your account, you can see my domain is next to crm.zoho.com. So I'm going to copy this domain from here, paste it right here. These are the example of domains that you might have of your account. Okay, then click on this save button. It is asking for the permission for my account, for which I'm going to click on this allow. First, I'm going to tick it and then click on this accept button, as this is a safe process and my data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect. Okay. For the lead source, I will write over here the lead source as online store, as I've received this person from the online store purchase. Okay. For the first name, I'm going to map the date of the name right here. I'm going to search for the name, map the date of the first name. Then it is asking for the last name. So I'm going to map the date of the last name that I've received right here. Okay. For the email address, I'll map the date of the email address that I have received. It is asking for the title. The title is what? New customer. So what I'm going to do is I will enter over here as new customer. Okay. Now next it is asking for the department, which I do not have, so I'm going to skip the part. For the phone number, I'm going to map the date for the phone number. I will map the date of the phone number that I've received of my customer right here. So I'm going to scroll down. This is the phone number. I will map the data. Okay. It is asking for the mobile number again. So I'm going to search for the mobile number right here and simply map the mobile number. It is asking for all the other details which I do not want, so I'm going to skip the part. Email opt out, I'm going to select over here as yes. Then it is asking for all these fields which I'm going to skip the part. For the street address, I'm going to map the data of the address that I have received right here. Street address, this is the address, I'm going to map it. For the city, I will search for the city and map the data of the city right here. For the state, I'm going to map the data of the state that I have received right over here. Then it is asking for zip code. So I'm going to search for zip and map the data of the zip code. Okay. Now next it is asking for the country. So I'm going to map the data of this country right here. Okay. It is asking for the description. Now in the description, what I will add is I will add the product name, quantity and the total amount. Okay. So now first is product name. So I'm going to write over here as product name manually and then map the data of the name of my product. Okay. So this is the name. Now my next is quantity. So now for the quantity, I will map the data of the quantity right over here. Okay. So I'm going to search for quantity and map the data of the quantity. Okay. Now next over here, I want what? The total. So for the total, I will write over here as total and then map the data of the total right here. So this is the total. Okay. I will add the rupees sign in front of this total. So now after entering all the details that I wanted, what I'm going to do is I will simply click on this save and send test request button. I have received the status code as success. So now as I've received this response, let me open my Zoho CRM account, refresh this page from here. As I've refreshed the page, you can see a new contact has been added in the name of new customer 77. Email us new3456@pabblytunes.com. This is the phone number. You can see the lead sources online store. Contact name is new customer. Title is new customer. Over here you can see the address is A7 New City, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, the code India. Product name is Radiant Vitamin C Serum, quantity and the total. Okay. So as now this person, the customer has been added over here in my Zoho CRM account as a contact as well. This means the connection is now been successfully created. Now if you run your online business with Shopify, your entire business is automated through this amazing automation. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead, sign into your Pabbly Connect account, create this amazing automation and just automate the entire process of your business without you lifting up your finger. If you want to use this workflow for your business as a reference, then what you can do is you can find the link of this workflow in the description section below. And if you have any questions or doubts while I was creating this workflow, you can ask us all the questions in the comment section and we will reply to you as soon as possible. Now, if you want to add more steps into this workflow, if you want to add more things, if you want to notify your team or whatsoever, you can add other action steps as well in this workflow. And if you have any other requirements of any other workflows from us, you can add your ideas in the comment section of what all ideas of videos you want from us to be created. we are going to create that video for you as soon as possible. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not only this automation, you can create multiple other automations using Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions or need support, you can email us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can check out this link. Please do like, subscribe and comment down below if you have any other ideas for us to create a video on. Thank you so much for watching.